Bad news, baseball is in trouble. But I think I can fix it. Let me explain. You're probably not surprised to know that the NFL has pretty much lapped Major League Baseball when it comes to revenue and viewership, and has been doing so for about 2 decades. And while the MLB still technically sits in second place overall when it comes to viewership and revenue, they are no longer second place with Gen Z and millennials, because they've given that spot to the NBA. That's right, folks. The MLB is for old people, myself included. Now, we can point to dozens of reasons why that's the case, but I have 4 things that the MLB could do right now to turn that ship around. And this one is for free, okay? You don't have to give me anything. But if you do want to give me season tickets to the Braves, I will take it. Number 1, stop giving out monopolies on the second level fandom stuff like baseball cards and video games. Okay, MLB The Show has looked exactly the same for 10 years now. Why are players' hair still spaghetti? And the crowd looks like Roblox. Can you see what you could do with bears on Baldur's Gate 3? I'm not saying we want to do that. I'm just saying technology has advanced. Baseball card sales boomed in the 90s because the market was stacked and it was hugely competitive. And so cards got awesome and they were everywhere. I mean, I got a Mike Piazza card in a bag of cheese one time. Piazza Cheese. And sure, a lot of that was fueled by our father's generation that was haunted by the ghost of Mickey Mantle rookie cards they murdered with their bicycle spokes. But, you know, some of those kids grew up and still collect cards. I mean, come on, remember how sweet these sets were? No autographs to chase, just a decent looking base set of cards that are cheap and easy and fun to collect. Do you think Topps would make something like that now? No, but a much smaller fish would. And back in the cartridge days, remember? Yeah, baseball games were the sports genre. And then what happened? Fewer licenses, zero competition, way less quality. Oh, by the way, and guess who advertises all throughout MLB The Show? Fanatics and Topps. Because Fanatics now owns Topps. It is just one giant incest baby that looks like this. Number 2. Make it easy to watch the deadgum baseball games. Gone are the days when we could watch the Cubs every summer afternoon on WGN or, just flip on TBS and watch the Braves. Now to watch your team play every game over the course of the season requires a cable plan. And that's going to cost you money. That stuff's not free like the Roku channel, which, by the way, you're going to have to download that too because apparently they can show games now. I don't know. Oh, and Apple TV. Or you could just get an MLB TV subscription unless you live within a certain mile radius of your home team, in which case you're in a blackout zone, which means you can't watch the game because that doesn't make them enough money. Also, why are we still doing blackout rules? That's something from like the 1950s when they were worried that people wouldn't want to go to the games because it was so much fun to watch it on your 4-inch black and white TV. That's not a problem now. We don't want to go to the games because I have to sit in line for 45 minutes in my car just so I can move over 10 feet and pay $60 to park right there. Which brings me to number 3. It should not cost the equivalent of a weekend family vacation in Chattanooga to go to one single baseball game, okay? And why Chattanooga? I don't know, because it's a cool town and I like it. That's a free shout out for y'all. If you want to pay me in crust pizza, I'll take it. Extra Piazza cheese. Paying more than $20 to park your car is insane. And $12 for a beer is... Actually price that how you see fit based on where you live, because I've seen enough Thirsty Thursdays at the Birmingham Barons games to know you shouldn't make it too cheap. The Atlanta Falcons have the right idea with their affordable concession pricing, because affordable food makes the experience so much better for a family when they can go to the game and eat at the game. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to feed your family going through a McDonald's drive-thru before you go somewhere, but just your backseat's probably real clean. And number 4, promote some cool stuff. Okay? And now this applies to all sports. Now, do you remember back in the 90s when we were trying to chase down every one of the Dream Team cups from McDonald's? Now we've just got the Papa John's Shaq-a-roni. It's like a pizza, but big, because Shaq. You get it? Oh, actually, Matt, you can get Fortnite skins of LeBron. Okay, well, you know what else you can get on Fortnite? A pickle. What I'm saying is they're really not promoting to us anymore, the adults. They just assume they've got us, and now they're going to squeeze every last penny out of us via these little monopolies they've made. But the numbers are dropping, so they're over here trying to double down on winning over the kids by having Aaron Judge get mowed down by Donatello in Fortnite. But at the end of the day, the kids ain't the ones driving to the games. And they sure as heck ain't the ones handing over their credit card to subscribe to 13 different streaming services. It's the adult fans who pass along the love of the game to the kids. Baseball isn't just a sport, okay? It's America's pastime, and they call it that because it is so deeply woven in American tradition. Baseball is America's culture, and it is our community. Or it was, because for the first time in American history, the majority of American citizens say that football is America's sport. Let that sink in. Major League Baseball had something that transcended sports, something that you couldn't put a price tag on, but by God, they found a way, and now nobody can afford it.